All right, folks, what is good? Quick video, and today I want to talk about the Falcons real quick. Um, it's been a while since I put some on this channel because I've been, on vacation. Finally got back home, got settled in, and now it's back on the ground. I'm gonna start pushing out stuff. The podcast is gonna be start up and running once again on Monday evening. So hopefully you guys check that out. Episode 555 will be going, but let's talk about Desmond Ritter. I want to talk about the Falcons really quick and just the team in general because there's not that much news going on. I mean, I've been sitting here waiting to see something to talk about while I was in Florida, something to elaborate on, but there's nothing going on. It's been really, really, bland. Everybody's speculating who the Falcons going to pick up and this, that, and the third, but one thing I noticed, and I saw this on the web, on the web, on Twitter. Desmond Ritter is putting in work to be QB1, and that's something to be commended. That's something that we need to be talking about more because this kid is really going to give us 110% of his abilities and his effort to make this team the best it could be. And to be quite honest, I mean that's something that we would want, no matter who's at quarterback. And I know there's a lot of people that don't believe in him, and that I mean that's fine. I mean you have the right to feel that way. It's nothing wrong with feeling that way. And at the end of the day, I just hope whoever's under center just succeeds. It doesn't matter who it is. So, but what I will say is the Falcons once again have just set themselves up for a really good run for the next few years, and it's something to be commended. And what I want to see out of Desmond Ritter, I want to see him to give us that 110%, show us that what he said on draft night is what he means. Like he's going to do everything in his power to get us to a Super Bowl. You also see other players who have signed with the team actually feel the same way. They feel like they can make a push. And you also have to understand that this division is not that difficult to overcome. I mean, people are going to be sitting there worrying about who the Panthers are going to draft and what Baker Mayfield's going to do with the Bucks and Derek Carr. Listen, you guys have to understand that we know who we're facing for the most part. We know that the Bucks wasn't really going to have a quarterback. We knew that Derek Carr was going to be the quarterback. The Panthers, even if they didn't make the trade, we knew what they were dealing with under center. So the Falcons did a really good job of bulking up on defense. This division is ours to have easily. There's no way around it. I mean, we should be able to get this division even with Desmond Ritter under center. So that gives us at least a home game in the playoffs. So I mean, we're setting ourselves up for success, and I think that most fans you may not like. And I said this before on another video. It's okay not to like what's going on, but you have to admit that we are in a good position. I don't think that anything that any team that's in this division is doing is going to trip Desmond Ritter in this offense up. I just don't see it. I mean, what do you see? Let me know in the comment section. What do you see that the Saints, the Bucks, or the Panthers can do to trip up Desmond Ritter in his division? Now you have other teams, and you have other teams that are in the NFC that could give us fits. I mean, it didn't matter if the Lamar Jackson was the quarterback. We still would have had some fits with the likes of the Eagles or the 49ers. You can even make the case for the Vikings or the Packers. I mean, they were going to give us fits regardless. Even the Seattle Seahawks would have gave us fits. So it is what it is. But with that being said, what other teams out there? We're probably I'll put it like this. I feel like we're at least a top 6 team in the NFC right now, and that gets you in the playoffs. I don't see 6 other teams that's better than the Falcons right now after all of these moves, albeit it is all on paper. I get it. It's all on paper. So we don't know what does that mean? Does that really mean that we turn things around? Does it really mean that Desmond Ritter going to be the guy? Does it really mean that Desmond Ritter will flop? We got to be honest. We really don't know. We really don't know what we're seeing here. So we have to really, just look at it for what it is. See how things play out throughout the rest of the offseason. Look at the draft. See who we're going to pick up. Also look at what we're going to be doing with the training camp, who's going to be there, how things are going to run. I'm happy that I do have the opportunity to be up at Flowery Branch because I live closer now. So I may go up there and see a couple of just to see a couple of practices. It would be really nice to do that. But we just have to understand, like, look, for the most part, we are on the plus side of things. We're on the plus side of things when it comes to this team. And we really need to we really need to figure out how we're going to be able to be supportive of this team, because we're going to be in a situation where we're going to be in contention for at least half of the season. I believe with what the way it's made up, at the minimum, half of the season we're going to be in contention. And I'm not just talking about a division. I believe at this point, I think we're the best team in the division right now. I believed it last year. To be honest, we literally was a quarterback away of being the best team in the division. The total team. Even with Tom Brady being the Bucks, I feel like we could have been the best team in the division. But now, what we're looking at now, I think we're head and shoulders away right now. But like I said, it's all on paper. Let me know. Let me know what you guys think about Desmond Ridder. The guy's putting in work. Let me know what you guys think about the team. It's not much here right now, but we have to understand that it's not going to be much. It's going to be quiet for the storm. The draft is 3 weeks away. We're going to start looking at players and this, that, and the third, and really looking at who's going to be a good fit for this team. There's a lot of speculation out there, a lot of people pushing content, and it's cool. I love it. Shout out to everybody who's making the content. But we have to really start making some sense. I'm not saying that they're not, but we need to start making some sense with what the Falcons are doing, because I think we see what they're doing, but I think it's too good to be true. I think a lot of people don't not realizing what it is, because this is a totally different makeup of what we're used to. All right, y'all, I said enough. I will see you guys on Monday evening, episode 555. All right, y'all take it easy. Y'all be blessed. Peace.